Ever wondered why Navy ships are always gray? No, it's not because they're feeling down. Today we're diving into the color conundrum of why Navy ships are painted gray. It's not just a random choice or a nod to the fashion world, but a strategic decision made with a specific purpose in mind: camouflage. You see, when a ship is out on the open sea, its primary goal is to remain undetected from potential enemies. And what better way to do that than to blend in with the surroundings? The gray color of the ships is a perfect match for the hues of the sea and the sky, making it incredibly difficult for enemy ships to spot them from a distance. This color choice is less about aesthetics and more about survival, making it a critical part of naval strategy. So the gray color is not just a fashion statement, it's a strategic move. But wait, there's more to this gray matter than meets the eye. You see, heat absorption plays a pivotal role in the choice of color for Navy ships. The darker the color, the more heat it absorbs. Now imagine a black ship sitting under the scorching sun. Not an ideal situation, right? It could become an oven for the crew inside, and potentially damage sensitive equipment. But then, why not go to the other end of the spectrum and paint the ship white? Well, that's not a solution either. A white ship can be highly reflective, causing glare that can impair visibility for the crew, and even hinder operations. Here's where our hero, the color gray, shines. Or rather, doesn't. Gray strikes the perfect balance. It absorbs less heat than darker colors, thus keeping the ship's temperature down, while also being less reflective than white, minimizing glare. So, gray is not just cool, it's also cool. Literally. But the practicality of gray doesn't end there. Have you ever tried to keep a car clean, let alone a massive naval ship? Imagine the headache. Here's where the color gray comes to the rescue again. It's like that reliable friend who always has your back. You see, gray does a fantastic job at hiding rust and damage better than other colors. Imagine a bright yellow ship out at sea. Every speck of rust, every scratch, every dent, they all stand out like a sore thumb. But on a gray ship, those imperfections blend right in, making the ship look better maintained than it might actually be. It's like the ship's own personal camouflage against wear and tear. And let's not forget about cost. Gray paint is often cheaper and more readily available than other colors. So not only does choosing gray save on maintenance costs, it also saves on the initial outlay. So gray is not just practical, it's economical too. So there you have it, the secret behind the Navy's love for gray. It's not just a random color choice, but a practical and strategic decision. Let's do a quick recap, shall we? Firstly, we discussed camouflage. Gray is a color that blends with the sea and the sky, making these colossal ships less noticeable to the enemy. Secondly, we touched on the aspect of heat absorption. Gray, being a lighter shade, absorbs less heat, making the ship's temperature easier to manage. Lastly, we delved into the practicality of maintenance. Gray is a color that conceals imperfections and wear, reducing the frequency of repaints. These reasons illustrate how the military doesn't leave anything to chance. Even a seemingly simple decision like the color of a ship is underpinned by practical and strategic thinking. Now that we've unveiled this mystery, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing insights. Until next time, keep your curiosity afloat.